8 people have been killed in Russia's heavy attacks in Ukraine, and authorities have said 3 of the dead were children. 8 people, including 2 boys and a girl, have died during a Russian missile and drone attack on Ukraine, according to local officials. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Russia had launched more than 70 missiles and over 280 drones at the country overnight. The worst attack was near Zelensky's hometown of Kryvyi Rih. Dozens of ordinary homes, civilian businesses, and infrastructure facilities were destroyed or damaged in the attack, he added. The attack comes after Zelensky met U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. this week to urge the U.S. to grant Ukraine a license to produce Patriot interceptor missiles, which he says are crucial to the country's defense. A 6-year-old girl and 2 boys, aged 11 and 17, were among 6 killed when a Russian ballistic missile hit the village of Radushin, a few kilometers from Kryvyi Rih. Local Defense Council Chief Oleksandr Vilkul said. The missile had hit a home where a large family lived, according to Vilkul, and Zelensky said the house had been blown into smithereens. 2 private homes were completely destroyed, the Defense Council chief said. Another 8 people were wounded in the attack, including an 84-year-old woman who was taken to hospital, and 2 children who were pulled from the rubble alive, officials added. Ukraine had been expecting a Russian offensive, with Zelensky warning just hours before the strikes that Moscow was preparing for a massive attack. In Kyiv, 1 person died and fires broke out in 3 non-residential buildings overnight, the capital's mayor Vitaly Klitschko wrote on Telegram. The mayor of Poltava also reported a death, which came after he said a Nova Poshta postal terminal had been attacked. There were also explosions in Lviv, and Mayor Andriy Sadovyi said residential buildings had been damaged. Multiple people were injured, with some trapped under a building, he added, saying residents were helping rescuers to clear the rubble. In neighboring Poland, Prime Minister Donald Tusk was heading to the site of a 10 million crater after a violation of Polish airspace occurred during Russia's attack on Lviv. Polish armed forces said they had mobilized on-duty fighter jets during the strikes, after detecting at least a dozen missiles over western Ukraine that could have posed a threat to Polish airspace. Meanwhile, in Russia, a regional official reported an overnight attack on the warehouse of a retailer in the city of Penza. 1 person was injured at a Wildberries facility, Regional Governor Oleg Melnishenko posted on Telegram. Wildberries is often described as Russia's Amazon, and its sites have been the target of recent Ukrainian attacks. The military action follows repeated calls by Ukraine's president to bolster Kyiv's anti-ballistic missile defenses. The protection of people's lives depends directly on their willingness, or lack of willingness, to provide air defense missiles, he wrote on X on Wednesday. The Patriot is one of the few air defense systems able to intercept ballistic missiles, which Russia has increasingly used to bombard Ukrainian cities.